good, everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. You already know what time it is, man. It's been entirely too long since I kicked it with you. The only way you can say that is because you're new, man. If you're new, take a few seconds, smack the sub button, hit the bell, smack all, so you can get all my notifications for my videos. Yeah, let me get official welcome to the panel. Now, what I got for y'all today is some more subscriber request content. I appreciate the family for this one right here. I did want to check out a little piece of this, and it's good to hear from the champ himself, okay? This right here is Mike Tyson. This is the full Mike Tyson interview on Fury's Resurrection. I never understood Tyson Fury, okay? Let's check it out, man. I do want to get the champ's perspective on this fight, and hopefully that this is what that... Y'all want to check it out, too? Appreciate that, family. Y'all look amazing, too. Thanks for joining me. Let's check this joint out.
Mike, so when a super fight's announced like this, you've obviously been in many of these super fights before. How much pressure is it on a guy to deliver on the biggest stage?
Hey, listen, man. This is the biggest moment of your life. It's the moment we always dreamed of, being a super fighter. Every time I fight, the whole world is watching, and this is just a dream come true for both of the fighters, I believe.
What did you like about both fighters? About Fury first, and then about Wilder as fighters?
Well, I like both of them as fighters. You know, I mean, both of these guys came from nothing and they accomplished being heavyweight champion. You know, you have nothing to do but to respect that. I understand that. I had their position at one time.
How did you think it was going to go the first time around?
I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping for Tyson Fury. I always vote for him because he was named after me. So that's the natural thing to do.
Champ said he's a little biased on that one. He just said.
Right? So I always really, I'm biased towards him.
But Wilder's the knockout artist.
Yes,
You're a
he
knockout
is.
artist
Yes,
too.
he is. Yes, he is a knockout artist. And he did really well. I thought Fury was handling him well. I thought Tyson was handling him well, boxing well. I didn't know Tyson Fury was that good of a boxer. You know, because of his awkwardness that he's tall, he doesn't look like he would be that good of a boxer, but he's very effective.
He moves well for a big guy too.
Yes. You don't even notice that he's moving well because he looks awkward, but he does really well.
You did the podcast with Tyson Fury.
Yes.
What was it like having Tyson as a guest?
Hey, he's really, what can I say about Tyson? Tyson is, he's just very likable. You leave the place really liking.
That's all right, man.
Nice person.
You mentioned obviously how the fight was going. Tyson was looking very impressive and outboxing Wilder.
Yes.
Do you think that surprised a lot of Americans who didn't know what Tyson had to offer?
Well, that surprised me. You know, I never really understood Tyson's Fury. I never understood, you know, and then I just kept seeing him beating guys that were decent fighters. And I said, wow, he's beating these guys. Are these guys washed up, or these guys? I wonder if what's the problem here? It's got to look like he should be beating these guys. But he's beating these guys, and he's laughing at them and making them look comic.
He talked,
you know?
yeah.
And so I became a fan. And he's just so much better than what he appears to be, what he looks like.
Okay.
You mentioned obviously about the super fight and the stage that these guys have trained and worked to be on. When they are in the ring and they're staring each other down, there's nerves, there's pre-fight fear, there's all of that, isn't there?
I'm sure, but by the time they're in the ring and they're facing each other, those nerves and fears have went away. They evolved. To this, no, this is what it is. It's fighting now.
It's fighting now.
And then what takes over? Adrenaline?
Probably adrenaline, but other than the adrenaline and the high stakes, it's like a sparring match. It's just like going to the gym.
Wilder is the knockout puncher. People say that obviously he only needs to win 1 second of any round to win a fight, and in the 9th round he put Tyson Fury down. What does it take in a fight of that magnitude, or any fight, to rise off the deck and start fighting back the way that Tyson
Hey,
did?
listen, it's just that it's not over till it's over.
That's it.
You know, I don't care how hard you punch, how great a puncher. It's hard to beat somebody that doesn't want to quit.
That's right.
That's just what it is.
I like
When you were watching the
Hard to
fight,
beat
were you
somebody
get
who don't wanna
involved
quit.
in it? The fact that Tyson had run up this lead and Deontay then put him down, was it something that were you cheering Tyson on?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. It was, I don't know how to say it. It was almost like a fairy tale, screen book written. He went down, he got back up. It looked impossible, like he was finished, and he got back up.
And then when Tyson was putting his hands behind his back and above his head and telling Wilder to come at him, what did
And
you
then
make of
hitting
all that?
Wilder, right? But yeah, I thought he was a little bit of a clown, but that's just his way of fighting and his spirit of fighting.
Yeah, he like to
You know,
talk.
I can't judge that, but he's just
Mike
he
talk.
amazed a lot of people by getting up.
Because it's
Mike used to talk like shit. I mean, like a mug, you know, like he really did.
everything you shouldn't do against the puncher.
Well, he's tough. He showed he's tough. He's able to take hard punches and get up and come back and win the round. I just really admire him.
He's a solid man.
You know, just his upbringing, what he's been through, what he goes through now, his everyday life. I think he's a really good guy. It's not that I dislike Deontay Wilder. I think he's a wonderful man too. I like to get to know him well, but I never got to know him as well as I got to know
That's all. I get it.
Tyson.
Round 12, when Tyson went down, people thought that was it. People thought it was game over. What was your first impression when Tyson Fury hit the deck in that last round?
I thought, oh man, it's over. And then he got up, and then it was almost like a Rocky scenario. Everybody went crazy.
And then he fought back. He stuck it on Wilder as well.
Absolutely, I agree with you. He fought back. He did. He did.
And how much did his stock rise as a consequence to fighting back like that?
It was just amazing. Listen, I'm a fan.
Hey.
I'm really
That's a big
interested
deal,
in,
man. Having Mike as a
you know,
fan,
from
man.
this fight as well.
Did you think Wilder, as a finisher, was going to be able to finish Tyson off when he'd hurt him in the 12th round? Did you think he was going to?
I didn't know. I had no idea what he was going to do. I just knew that it appeared that Tyson Fury was over. It appeared that way, but everybody was wrong. The appearance was wrong. The appearance was wrong.
People thought it was game over.
Pretty much, yes.
When someone fights back like that, late in a fight, and they're tired, fatigued, emotional, strained, all that kind of stuff, what does it take?
Hey, listen, it takes a great deal of intestinal fortitude, self-belief, a great deal of self-belief in yourself and confidence to believe that you can overcome the situation. And it's just an illusion. It's not as bad as it appears.
Right.
Tyson has obviously said that he's a massive fan of yours, and that's been well documented. Wilder, when asked about heavyweight greats of the past, said that he would have beaten you in a fight.
I heard that.
Hey, I don't know.
Hey.
I love the fact that he thinks that way, because that's what I would say as well.
That's right.
And he's supposed to think that way. He's the heavyweight champion.
I like
of the world.
that.
And
Champ
that's
ain't even
something
get
very
mad.
special, and I hope he never forgets that.
He ain't even get mad.
Are these guys on a par with you,
I like that.
Lennox and Evander, and the guys from your era?
Hey, listen, regardless if they are or they're not, they're champions in their right, and they deserve the respect of a champion.
Salute.
What happens in the rematch on February the 22nd?
It's going to be really, it's going to be a really interesting fight, because both guys have something to prove, a great deal to prove. And I just wish the best for Tyson Fury. I'm always a Tyson fan.
There y'all have it, family. So I guess you see who he was going with. I mean, hey man, that was good. I mean, how many of y'all seen it? I show of hands. A lot of y'all seen it. Ain't none of y'all shared with me. Y'all know I ain't had money to pay for that pay-per-view, man. What's wrong with y'all? Nah, I'm just playing. That joint was dope, though. I did catch a little bit of the fight. I was just late getting over my buddy's house, man. But yeah, it was dope, man. It was a nice fight. And I would have loved to been able to see Wilder, and Tyson, around the same time. That would be great, wouldn't it? I'm not talking about, like Mike Tyson and Wilder, that would have been crazy. But yeah, man, the Gypsy King pulled it off, though, didn't he? Damn. Man, what a fight, man. That eardrum thing got everybody shaking out. What was your thoughts on the fight, though, man? Who was you rooting for beforehand? And don't be a bandwagoner, man. Don't be like, yeah, man, I was saying Fury from the start. Taking your Wilder stuff and tucking it away while you're saying it. Don't be one of those. But yeah, it was dope. I've been a Wilder fan. You get what I'm saying? I love Deontay Wilder, man. I've been watching him since he was early in the game knocking people out, and I knew that this guy was phenomenal then, and I still feel like he's a pretty phenomenal guy, man. I think that ear blow would finish anybody, okay? And knock off your equilibrium, and that's not to take nothing from Fury because, he delivered that. You know, hey man, this is a sport. It's a physical sport. So, however, whether I take you down by putting you to sleep straight out, you know, outright, or technically break you apart, hey man, it's the sport, man. I like it, man. It was definitely a good boxing match. I seen a lot of people saying that the older boxing matches was, you know, the heavyweight matches was crazy, and there was a lot more put into that. I don't know, man. What's your opinions on that? Some of them may be right too, man. I remember like I don't know, seeing them two guys go at each other opposed to some of the ones that we seen before them. It's a little different, but you know, it's different time and different individuals. You know, it's a different game now. You know, so different mindset, I would say, in the sport. So I don't know. I guess we can't compare them on that, but I would love to hear y'all opinion, man. Make sure y'all leave me something in the bottom. It's been good talking to y'all, family. It is the worst part of the video, the part where I got to go to get some more. I got more subscriber content to get into, and I can't wait to check it out, my amazing family. I love you guys and girls. Be safe, and I'll see y'all soon. Boy, boy.
Guess it's cause I'm vicious, rolling up in something new and taking all the bitches. How you get your car that tone, that shit is so prestigious. I would compliment your shit, but I would really mean it. Niggas hating on the kid, I guess it's cause I'm vicious, rolling up in something new and taking all the bitches.